Hello everyone, welcome back. And it's time to get back to shiny hunting. So, in related news to Metroid Dread, we are back to editing that. I have begun the slow process of filling in the footage and getting the necessary needed new footage. So, things should be back to good for some time. It's gonna take a while to get all the footage. And in about, I would say maybe 2 hours of work on the video today, we are 16 minutes into what is shaping up to be a 55-minute video for Dread. So I'm not even a third done with that episode yet. I have a feeling that the first episode of Dread is going to be honestly like the worst one, because the first episode of Metroid Dread is the one where I am using entirely old footage, as in like my entirely old commentary. So I need to go back and constantly check, okay, what am I doing for this? What am I doing with this? And like lining up frame perfect continuations of everything. It's not like, you know, okay, I can just, you know, cut here, do a crossfade. I need to line up everything down to the frame. But it's proceeding very well. How are all of you wonderful people doing today? You lovely, lovely, lovely viewers. Never much gip. Watching names avoided. I love a lot of the JoJo like copyright avoidance names. A lot of people I know don't like them. There's a few of them I think they're stupid. Like I will say Sea Moon, as in the stupid one that they do, and then Pale Snake I think are dumb. But there's some that I do honestly really like the renames of. Like I prefer Zipper Man to Sticky Fingers. I think that's a better name. But Filthy Axe at Reasonable Price. Like Filthy Axe at Reasonable Price is just stupid as a name. But I think that works. Like, it's so dumb that it's funny. You're making progress, Rosie. You're making progress. Yeah, Worst Company, I do like that name. I actually do like that name. But how are you doing, Rosie? Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone is doing well today. Welcome in, Crispy Muffin. But yeah, Metroid Dread editing, the Dreaditing is going pretty well. Deadly Queen, yes. Deadly Queen has no weaknesses. Oh, we're talking about JoJo things. We're talking about JoJo things. Hello there, P-Money. How are you doing? We are talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure things, yeah. As well as Metroid Dread, because the editing, the Dreaditing, is going well. Injured my wrist like a month ago-ish, it's still hurting enough to bug me, so that's not good. Technically, Blueford is in a stand, he's a zombie, I think. Yeah, technically he is a zombie. He's not a vampire. Baby head. Oh yeah, that was. Yeah, there's a lot of dumb JoJo stand names, but also a lot of them I actually kind of like. Yeah, like again, Zipper Man I think was a better name than Sticky Fingers. I think that was a better one. I think there's even some that just go completely unnamed in the anime. I don't think that they once actually say that Pulpo's stand is Black Sabbath. I could be wrong on that, but I don't think they ever mention it. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more nonsense today. So the solo guide for Rillaboom just went up today. It's a short video. It's like not even 5 minutes long. Dan of Steel. See, that I don't mind. Because that was like, oh, it's a pun on Man of Steel. Okay. Again, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure names, they just hit different. Switch can't even last 1 hour without dying 100%-ish. Later it's dead. It could be that it's just running too hot. Because if it heats up, then it has to use more power to force energy through the wires, which just kills the battery life. Hi, Rave! Hi, Rave. How is Rave doing? Hope Rave is doing good. Hope Rave is doing the Rave things. General Electric. Would you trust me with one random thing from General Electric of my choice? I would vaguely trust you with that, Mudkip. Vaguely, I would trust you with that. Only vaguely. Not heavily trust. Just vaguely. Okay, that sounds like your Switch battery is kind of bonked. Sounds like damage, something happened to your battery. You might want to get that looked at, Rosie. And again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like on the stream. How did I know you were going to go for the minigun? I knew you were going to go for the minigun. So, speaking of minigun. So, fun fact. In Terminator, the big giant minigun that the T-800 uses, apparently that is the same prop as the big minigun that Jesse Ventura's character used in Predator. And that was the first time that was actually used on film. I was like, that's awesome. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Good course. Good course. Go. You might want to send that in to be fixed, because I know in a couple of months, probably a couple of weeks, I'm going to be sending the Joy-Cons in to get de-drifted by Nintendo. I just need to find an adequate box to ship them in. You know, a small enough box that I'm not going to miss it for a few weeks or a few days, but large enough to hold the stuff, and also need the packing materials, so working on that. No, I expected to take something bigger than the minigun. All things, I expected a grenade launcher. Because arson. Then again, you can just incendiary rounds with the minigun. Well, the thing is, the minigun is useless without the ammunition to fire the minigun. So, like, there's that. So we don't need to worry about that, because once you run out of ammo, you can't use it anymore, Mudkip. That's the fun part. That's the fun part. Yep. Now we are done picnicking. But yeah, I've still yet to open the turbo controller. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna open that. Hi Lexi, how you doing? Welcome in and thank you for the lurks. Thank you for the many lurks. That one looks different. There we go! There's finally a shiny Scyther! That is noticeable! I almost reset the picnic right there. That was almost a tragedy. What happened in what happened in Sly Man Boom Guy's stream? What happened in the stream of the Sly Man Boom Guy? Go to sleep, 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 go to sleep. Go to sleep. Now get in the ball, Skyscar. Get in the ball. That's one, well, it's technically 2 down. We need 1 more, and then we are done. Keep in mind, this is Sandwich 10. This is Sandwich 10. This almost nearly became our worst ever sandwich hunt. Get the ball, 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 ball. Go to sleep. Welcome in there. Don't worry, we do not allow people to injure the friendos here. We're not allowed to injure in this channel. So again, if you guys haven't done so, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. All this nonsense happening. Get the ball. Get the ball, get the ball, get the ball. One more Scyther. One more. I was debating with myself, do I want to just Masuda breed the 0-speed IV one? But I'm like, no. I'm not doing Masuda hunts. I have no desire to continue doing Masuda hunts for things unless I absolutely need to. Cause Trick Room Scizor is not really too fantastic right now. Scizor itself is just not really good competitively. So I don't feel the pressure. So double hit slash good sword dance, right? Agility. Oh, because you have no recoil move. I'll swipe. I'll swipe. No bully. We do not allow bullies unless it's Ash. We bully Ash. But also it's a joke with Ash. That's definitely. Again, guys, haven't done so. Please don't get a little like it. That's fun. Go to sleep. Go to... Wow, you're right. Right, Scyther is stupidly fast, even at like +3. That's how it's finally overtaken my speed. That's terrifying. Granted, it's never going to do anything in practical terms. And if somebody's Gyro, you'd be dead. Kind of one of my favorite things about Pokemon is like, yeah, Gyro Ball is just a fun move. Kind of also reminds me, in a draft league, a friend of mine used the Grass Pledge, Water Pledge, and then Electro Ball, I think it was either Scarf or Specs, Tabu Koko. And it would basically one-shot everything, even if it resisted electric. What is it, Mark? What is the what? But that is one down. We just need one more shiny Skysker. We just need one more. And we are almost finished. Yeah, but here's the thing, Rosie. You deserve it. You say that we say things we don't say. That is an entirely different set of circumstances. You incite retribution. Also, you thought that Azumarill was a duck. Alright? You incite retribution. That is entirely different story. That is an entirely different set of circumstances. But now the counter for sandwiches resets. Yeah, yeah. So now the shoeness of Scyther has reset back to ground zero. It's still a freaking shoe, but it's reset. We're all friends here. We don't do it. We don't do it maliciously. We do it in friendship. Remember, true friends do that in no hard feelings. Just ask me and Ash. We bully each other in DMs all the time. We bully each other in stream all the time. We're still friends. Get in freaking shiny, Scyther. I do not do shiny hunts in the Unicircle thingy. It has never ended well when we do Unicircle hunts. They just slow the game down. I get why people like doing it, but I've not had good experiences when shiny hunting with the Union Circle things. Didn't know It's still very strange that, like, Splatoon 3 as a recorded series being over is still a very weird thing for me, because right now, I am technically finished with all of my recorded Let's Plays. I have aside from Pikmin 4. But we're still working on fixing Metroid Dread, and I have not started Kirby and the Forgotten Land yet. I've still got a good... I think, what, like 2 weeks minimum before I have to get back to Kirby to start recording Kirby and the Forgotten Land. But yeah, it's weird, because I was gonna do another Legend of Zelda game, but I didn't... Oh my gosh, there's the final shiny Scyther! Get back here. You are not running away, Scyther. You're not running away. We're done. We're done. Go to sleep. Sly Man Boom Guy. I'm not spoon-fed. I am very much not spoon-fed. Persuade. Okay, so now... now the question is... See, I prefer Papa Panzer, not Papa Mattress. Because it means Father Armor. Also is what we would call the Panzer Soldat on Origins and Horizon Draw. Meta Sly said, "You suck and you can't do anything." To me telling him not to make me go to you and yell at him to watch JoJo. Alright. That is from Sly a formal declaration of war. That is a formal declaration of war. Sly, you're a coward. Watch JoJo. Fresh nature. So now the real question is, what the frick do I hunt? The question is, what do I hunt now? Because, like, I don't need anything else. I mean, I'm gonna Masuda for Frostmoth. I mean, we could go look for fricking Snom. We can look for Snom. I don't trust myself, but we're looking for Snom. It's slightly green. Alright. And now the hunt for Snom begins. So the hunt for Snom begins. It is green. And it is a small shiny. I guess it isn't that bad. It's not... I guess it isn't terrible. It could be worse, all things considered. It could be worse. You know what? We might do this. We might do Snom. I mean, I still want to go for Frigibacks next. Like, we're gonna go back to Frigibacks. But... Hey, Arctibax! Just was talking about your little youngest self. Frigibacks. Speaking actually of the Frigibacks family, like about Baxcalibur specifically, I have been fine-tuning my VGC team more, and my big worry was that I would need to swap out Excalibur for something else. And the good thing is, as time has gone on, I've realized I don't need to swap out my my Excalibur for something else. Because my big worry was that I was gonna need to be swapping out Excalibur for Farigiraf, because I wanted something to body just stupid sword face cat. Frickin' Shen Pao, I hate that thing. But yeah, I was like, oh wait, because my biggest issue with Shen Pao was Sucker Punch. But I was like, wait, let me just talk to the Penn State guys and see if their big brainy brains can help me come up with a solution. Why is there a shadow of a Sneasel? Why is there a Sneasel shadow just in the middle of the void? That's very unsettling. That's creepy. That's really freaking creepy. But yeah, so basically I was trying to like put together some brainy brain ideas with the Penn State guys. And they just thought, well, you could just do these like two things to change your team. Just change like these two Terra types on your team. And then like your body Shen Pao is like, oh, I'm stupid. Thank you. And it went well. And yes, Monkey, get Slime and Boom Guy to watch JoJo. Remember, you're a member on the show. You pay him. You can tell him to watch JoJo. JoJo. I have an app for phone app. Apps. I do like Arctobacks. Yeah, I also changed one of the moves on my Excalibur. Because the way that I had my Excalibur run normally was I would terrestrialize into Terra Water, then use Terra Water to obliterate Heatran, aka Melty Face, as we like to call it. But they said, well, you could just give it Stomping Tantrum, and then you don't need to terrestrialize. You still one-shot Chi-Yu, and you don't need to terrestrialize anymore. And I'm like, oh, that's smart. Again, I'm stupid. Who do you have the Pokemon deck? I'm active. Big to people that are inspired. Terms total. Mudkip, you're DMing me what is going on in Sly's chat right now, because I'm looking for Schnom. Mudkip, you have to tell me what the freak is going on over there, because I need to know. I must understand what is happening. So where is the shiny Schnom? Little shiny Schnoms. Little Schnom shiny. Rosie asked me to ask Sly to stream Amagamagumbas. Amagamagumbas. Yeah, I think Amoonguss was one of the other Terra types I changed. Because I'm changing my Terra types of Amoonguss and Fluttermane to water. I'm surprised. There's one thing that kind of surprised me. Fluttermane terrestrialized into water can actually survive Urshifu Surging Strikes. Which, I know you resist water, but like Fluttermane is frail. That is shocking. And kind of scary. I may not have added a few words. Mudkip, you're DMing me what you said. You are screenshotting and DMing me that so I can read it later. Rather than have to sit through the entirety of Slime and Boom Guy's stream to find out what's going on there. Also, I'll be streaming on this account when I get Pokemon Violet, game capture card, can't wait. That'd be nice. Sly is indeed Sly Man Boom Guy. He is the man Sly Guy Boom. The man of Boom Guy. See, I call him Sly Man Boom Guy to get around Midnight's policy of timing out people who call Sly a boomer outright. So I get the same point across in just bigger words, so they can't just time me out for the same things. Like, see, I have a loophole for you. You know what? Get outbrained. You get outbrained. Get outplayed, old man. And the same thing is gonna happen when it comes time for me to kick Sly's ass, when it comes to the EBL. Because it's revenge time. And this time, I have the perfect answer to Zygarde. I have Galarian Darmanitan. I have the thing that terrifies all Zygarde. I also have Zacian. So it's like, get wrecked. Get wrecked, Zygarde. I plan to eviscerate his Zygarde. Like, I plan to turn just the Geneva Convention into a checklist of how I will destroy his Zygarde. That thing is gonna fry. Or, you know, hopefully, Timmy defeats him so he can't get into the finals. But he defeats him in the playoffs. But it's gonna be fun. My favorite part is when it's revenge time and then proceeds. Yes! Revenge is a dish best served. Revenged. Like, again, the topical thing of revenge is a dish best served cold. I have Galarian Darm. I have the most powerful ice type in the game. And I am going to use that ice type to absolutely just destroy. Again, the idea of it is Snowball's chance in hell. Hell's gonna freeze over when it comes to Galarian Darm. I'm not checking out Sly Man Boom Guy's stream. I am streaming presently. Wait, did he get another one? Did he get another one? Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. When? When did he get another one? Because I'm seeing it live and I'm not seeing anything. Again, Sly's bad. I look forward to Scarlet Violet's EBL, because I'm hoping he gets the female Sprigatito shiny, but someone picks Meowscarada so he can't even use it in the EBL, or he doesn't get the thing, but he does get Sprigatito he gets Meowscarada for the EBL. I look forward to that. He is a boomer. He's a boomer. He can't get his shinies. He is Sly Man Boom Guy. He is indeed a boomer. Sly, you're back. Sly Man Boom Guy back. We love Sly, but it's fun to rip on him. It is fun to rip on him. I'm also gonna need to find a better spot to actually hunt Snom in. I mean, ideally, an outbreak for Snom would be the best play, but I don't really know if... Well, Snom does outbreak. Everything that spawns can outbreak. Well, I don't like back outbreak. There we go. Yeah, most species do outbreak. So I'm just gonna need to wait for a Snom outbreak if I plan on hunting it, like, via that method. But this is not terrible bad. Like, this isn't horrible. It is... Snum is more noticeable than I would have thought. Sly told you to shut up, but in PG terms. Yeah, no. Tell him he can tell me to shut up when he watches JoJo. When he watches JoJo, then he will acquire the right to tell me to shut up. Not before, not during, but after. Those are the terms of him getting that. Sly needs to get good. Exactly. Well, I mean, that's a whole different can of worms altogether. Sly getting good is an issue for the Sly Man Boom guy. He doesn't have the skills to pay the bills. He doesn't have them skills. Like, it... I do love how Shiny Sprigatito for him has turned into what Ho-Oh was. We're thinking it's like worse than Ho-Oh was for me at this point. I wouldn't go quite that far, Rosie. But implications, yes. I wouldn't go quite that far. But possibly. Fly says, wow. Alright, let's see. Neither of them are marked. And neither of them have good, neither of them have bad speed IV, but the SCYTHER family is done. Sword Arm Bug is donezo, sonzo. And also this Sneasel is marked. It is not marked. This Sneasel is going in the giveaway bin. Because you don't need it. He does that. He has a habit of doing that if you call him a boomer. Yeah, he does that. Man can't take a joke. Mans can't take jokes. Before we continue, I'm going to go check my Porto Marinata options to see if we get anything good. Meta, you should call Sly on Discord and personally tell him to watch JoJo. Alright. Alright. Mudkip, tell him to hop on. Where the freak is? Alright, the call has been initiated. Call has been initiated. Sly, you're a coward. Go watch JoJo.
I can't hear you. Don't talk. I can't hear you. Don't talk. I can't hear you. Alright, now... Alright, check and hear you. Now you can talk.
Watch JoJo, you coward. It is fun to mess with him. Alright, let's go. Where the freak are we even gonna... Where were we hunting before when we found the Frigibacks? There was a spot where we found, like, a good Frigiback spot. You can't untime someone. You have to wait for the time to think. You have to wait for the timer to run out. You can't de-time someone out. It's very weird. I can't even remember where we hunted Frigibacks. Hello there, Wolf Dylan. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hope you are doing well. Well, now that we've gotten the Frigibacks, now that we got the SCYTHER, I guess it's Frigibacks time again. Save the game again. How are you doing? I think it's like I think like 2 minutes or something. I've never been timed out, so I don't actually know. Now let's get Honey Frigabax. Oh, it's 5 minutes? Really? Well, then again, you know from experience, Rosie. Alright, so dragon sandwiches. The standard ingredients, and then avocados. Mode, tomato, onion, green, avocado, and then 2 servings of bitter. Meta, do you not know how many times I've been timed out? I know, that's why I said, you have extensive experience with it, Rosie. I was phrasing it nicely. And again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more nonsense. It's all we do around here. It's all we do. Why so much of it? Well, he's a coward. Sly is a coward. As we've established. We're not watching JoJo. You pay him, Mudkip. You are a member. He should have to listen to you. Like, why? Like, you can, like, that's why if, like, I would watch whatever that other anime you want me to watch is if you remember. If you didn't get a gifted membership. Because then you could tell me what to do, if you pay me. I still need to wait for the confirmation validation for YouTube to go through so I can actually, like, connect the AdSense. Like, the way YouTube does AdSense is a pain. And if you ever want to donate to the channel, do not do, like, super chats. Donos via, like, Streamlabs are better because, like, Streamlabs takes less of a cut. Usually it's, like, 30%. Streamlabs makes it, like, 10. Weird. Upgrade to the $10 a month from the 3. Oh, wow. Again, all it does is show that Sly is a grade A coward. Sly Man is a coward. But it is back to hunting our favorite deformed frog monster, Frigabax. So, back to hunting Frigabax. Back to Frigabax. We do love Frigabax. My favorite little deformed froggle monster. When does the gifted one run out, Oliver? Exactly. Once the gifted runs out, you will have leverage over me again. But until the gifted runs out, you have no leverage. Oh there, Wolf Dallin. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Let's see. He said he didn't want... Sly. Context is always important, Mr. Slyman. And he continues to show he does not understand context. That was never part of the arrangement, Mudkip. But okay, the main reason why I'm probably not gonna stream Subnautica, at least, like, for a while, is that would completely bone the algorithm. You gotta remember, the algorithm is a carefully curated thing by us creators. There are some people like Sly who don't give a crap. Whereas, like, just one would just, like, a good way to basically phrase what streaming one-off thing would do to the algorithm is like taking one of those, like, 50-gallon water jug things they put on top, like, the water dispenser machines, and then filling that up with red food dye, and then taking a shotgun and blowing the jug away. That is what it does to the algorithm. It's why when it comes to the algorithm, you need to be very, very carefully maintained. Very carefully curated, very carefully maintained. Over time, like, building it up like a tolerance, that would be good, but, like, I don't have that pull yet. Shotgun goes pew-pew. Exactly. Pew-pew. I still say, whoever came up with the Nebby saying pew thing, and whoever came up with Nebby get in the bag, was the unsung hero of Gen 7. They are the nameless hero. But I just want my deformed frozen frog monster. I wish I had a Frigibax outbreak at some point. It's like, Frigibax looks very creepy. Like, the eyes are just, I don't know, I think it's the eyes that creep me out a little. But then it turns into Excalibur, who's pretty awesome. So, like, you know what? It takes time to get cool. It takes time. But I do want my little purple arm flappy things. That's what's shiny. I just need some shiny. You know, those are green. See, that's the one difference between them, is like the green ones are the regular ones, the purple ones are the shinies. Purple is shiny, because purple is always better. I need to find an ideal place to shiny hunt for it, though, because I don't know where the good spawn place is, where you can get a good amount of them, like, quickly and easily. Because there's really no good spots on Glaciadio Mountain, because, again, it's slopes. But we are figuring it out as we go. Oh, there's a good cluster right here. I mean, it's not like a good ideal spot. I mean, it could be worse. Like, I mean, it's a fairly decent cluster. Now the tricky part is, can I set a picnic anywhere nearby? That's the trick. And Route 1. We have already gotten almost everything that is shiny possible via Route 1. When we finish the Frigibax family, then we will probably go back to Route 1. There we go, okay, so we can put a picnic up here. But yeah, when we finish the Frigibax family, very likely we will probably go back to Route 1 for some stuff. Because there's a few things we still need there. I know we need Young Goose. I guess this is like a decent spot to hunt for it. You get a decent cluster of spawns, and I can just immediately go back there, reset a picnic. This isn't too bad. This isn't terrible. What the freak was that? Oh, that's the shooting stars. Only shooting stars have mold breakers. That's why anytime I get a Rampardo, I name it Shooting Star. Or Smash Mouth. Either or works. I mean, another thing I can do is I can just have Iron Valiant go attack mode on them, because it's not an outbreak. I can have Iron Valiant go murder mode. Because, like, then I can speed this up. Because, like, I know what the shiny looks like, but I can also just have it just attack them, so I can, like, oh yeah, just clear away the stuff. Where a flying type would probably, like, a floating... And then again, floating... No, floating. I need a thing that has false swipe. I guess if I had a Scissor that would work, but I guess Scissor's not as mobile. Iron Valiant has, like, a good mobility. Iron Valiant's got, like, a decent mobility on it. Yeah, so you gotta get a cluster. A cluster of them, and, just make short work of them all. Go, my robot! Go, my attack robot! Destroy them! Until they give me the slightly different colored one that I want. Who are you referring to, Rosie? We don't know who you're talking about. Again, Rosie, this is what I said. This is what you open yourself up to the comments when you give us the low-hanging fruit. See, that is what we call deceptive commenting, Rosie. So that is why you don't lie. You don't lie, Rosie. I'm gonna take over the world, Jonathan. You're not supposed to say that yet. Ah, Dio. Like, Dio is such a dickhead. But he's such an entertaining villain. Like, he's the kind of villain you love to hate, and you hate to love. Which is the best kind of villain. It makes him so entertaining. Because, like, I love just, like, the drastic personality shift he goes from Phantom Blood to just Stardust Crusaders. I'm doing okay. Rosie, you have not displayed anything that would indicate such a statement is correct, so until otherwise evidence has been provided, our initial assumption shall stand. Rosie, you need to provide evidence to the contrary first. You must disprove that statement. And so far, you have been unable to. Yes, Animla. Yes, what Animla Azumarill is. Please explain what an Animla is. Now, give me my shiny game. Give me my freaking backs. I mean, how was I supposed to know that was animal? You typed it out wrong. The message says Animla. Sounds like a pretty dumb mistake to make, Rosie. Hello there, Ringo. We finally got the shiny SCYTHER. We are free. But now we're back to Friggyback's purgatory. Frickin' brain. I do use my brain, Rosie. Can the same be said of you? I mean, no spell check. No spell check. Well, I mean, to be fair, I can't type properly as well. I will freely admit my typing is garbage. a large part of that comes from I prefer pencil and paper. Like, when I script out my videos, I do not use, like, a note. I do not use, like, Google Documents. I write that stuff out by hand. I write all my scripts by hand with a pencil and an eraser to fix mistakes. Why? Because I do not like typing on a keyboard. Don't have spell croc. Yes, spell shrek. Mistakes have been made. The mistakes. They indeed have been made. But yes, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't done so already. Now, Friggybacks appear shiny for me. Give me my shiny little frog monster thing. Looks like 3 Pikmin are being left behind. How dare you leave behind Pikmin, Mudkip? How dare you not follow the No Pikmin Left Behind motto that Chugga Conroy instituted? How dare you? That is rude. That is disrespectful to the Pikmin. They fight for you. They fight for their friends. They deserve respect. Unless they're rock Pikmin, then they're rock for brains. It's not my... Such a dick. I still gotta get back to playing Pikmin 4. I almost said Pikmin 3 by force of habit. It's gonna be fun to like get to playing more of Pikmin 4. For those who don't know, which is probably all of you, I have not played any further in Pikmin 4 past where episode 1 left off. So, like, the part where I cut at the end and just ended off the video, that was the most I played into Pikmin 4. I have not continued and recorded additional off-screen things yet. So, there is stuff and things that is yet to happen. But, if you were watching, you'll know this was mentioned. Yes. I actually have a blue Game Boy Advance SP. Like, it kind of hit different seeing the blue one. 'Cause that's the one I have. My brother has the red one. I have the blue one. And the blue one's better. The blue was the one that was in Pikmin 4. Well, we can't... Well, Mudkip, I've been busy. I've been recording things. You can play at any time. I need to play. I can only play when I am recording. Blues 3, please. It's always the blues. Why do you mistreat the blue Pikmin? What did they ever do to you? All they do is swim around and try to save Pikmin from the water. Hello there, Nuzlocke. How are you doing? Go on the mods, go grab Nuzlocke's link, please. Being a content creator. You know what? That's I can't argue with that logic, Mudkip. But you have a point on that. But also think about this, Mudkip. if I didn't become a content creator, you wouldn't be able to feed off my suffering. So it's like... loophole. Not really loophole, but like rebuttal. Rebuttaled. It's going okay. We finally got our shiny Scyther. So we got both shiny Scyther we needed. We had another shiny Scyther back in Legends, so we only needed 2, we didn't need 3. And now we are moving back to Frigibacks. I still need to get the shiny for this. Need to get the final shiny for this. And yeah, generalized stuff and things is how we are doing. But hope you're doing well offline, Nuzlocke. No, no shiny. Fair, but then I could feed off of Sly suffering more. True, but then you wouldn't have an additional person to harass Sly for you. So there's that. Big brainy brain. Big brainy brain plays. Had a productive day of making stuff fun. You much the same here. Actually, speaking of, I'm gonna show you the absolute monstrosity that is the work in progress of Metroid Dread. So, like, this is a work in progress of Episode 1's editing. Let's see, window capture. Okay, wait, where is it? Wrong one? No, not. Yeah, that's not open though, is the thing. Like that. Why is it not picking up that one? Why is it not picking up that one? That's weird. Why is it? That's weird. It's not picking up the right thing. Okay, it's not picking up the right thing. So I'll have to go do it the other way, the roundabout way. But the work in progress of it is a monstrosity. And you're going to see the absolute nightmare status that working with Dread, the dreaditing, as I call it, has been. So this is what we're dealing with right now. This is what we are dealing with when it comes to editing Metroid Dread. Keep in mind, I am 16 minutes in to that video in terms of time length. And the entire thing is going to be about 55 minutes. And that first 16 minutes took 2 hours of just that. And I have probably 20 other videos to do just like that. Welcome to hell. And all of that because OBS decided to have a freaking aneurysm whenever the audio spiked up. All of that because OBS couldn't handle the game. And I need to record it in Streamlabs. Yeah. Trust me. Trust me offline. It's hell. Normally, I can knock out an episode of, like, editing for any of my Let's Plays in a few minutes because of the way that I record. But Metroid Dread is a special kind of hell. But I love the game. And if it was any other game, I would have just re-recorded everything. I wouldn't have tried salvaging the old footage. I would have gone in, started the game over, and re-recorded everything, because I've done that in the past for some of the games I've played. With Metroid Dread, I was like, no. I am keeping all of the old content. I am keeping the old dialogue that I said. We are going back and we are fixing this. Because a big part of the Metroid games is like that first time discovery, a lot like The Legend of Zelda, where a lot would be lost if I didn't have my first time commentary. Hello, Ash, your forehead. Can one of the mods go do exclamation point Ash? How are you doing, forehead queen? So, for those who don't know, Ash hates Gen 5, by the way. And if she gets to 500 subs by the end of the year and 3,000 watch hours, she's gonna do a sleep lock of Gen 5. And we want to make her do that because she hates it. So, send a love to our friend Ash. But how is the forehead queen doing? The forest of heads. Forehead mode. Finally got the SCYTHER shiny. Both of them, so now I'm back to piggybacks. How are all of you doing? Your forehead. Forehead, doorhead. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be very, very fun. Yes, put the blue Pikmin do not deserve the suffering you did unto them. Do not bully the blue Pikmin. And I just realized I'm wearing my blue shirt right now. The funny thing is, I just literally picked this shirt up. I was like, okay, I'll just go pick this one up today. I don't look through my shirts and decide I'm gonna wear this shirt unless it's like a special stream or a video where I'm in the face cam. Where it's like I need to wear a thematic t-shirt. Because like if you go back and you watch the Pokemon Difficulty Analysis series, I wore my Pensei Pokemon Society shirt that has the Sun and Moon logo on it when I did the Alola games. I had the Zekrom Pikachu hat on in like all the games with either Gen 5 or Gen 1. I can go put on a different color shirt, Mudkip, if it's going to make you theorize. If you were going to think there is some deeper message, some propaganda that the shirt color is trying to convey about that Pikmin, I will go and change the shirt. There we go. We have 3 minutes left. Nice stopping by. Okay, goodbye offline. Have a good day. Thank you very much for popping in. But how is the forehead doing, Ash? We should probably go do that before I throw you into a pool. We have to find me first, Mudkip. Find me. That's the trick. We have force multiplicators here. I gotta go back to I gotta go watch more Roanoke games. I love his commentary when he's doing the movie breakdowns. The summaries are just the greatest part of the video. The science is fun, but like the movie breakdowns are great. But give me my shiny frog monster. Give me my stupid frog monster shiny game. I just want one more Frigibacks. Is it so much to ask for, your forehead? Is it so much to ask for? Apparently, yes it is. They are kind of cute in a bit of a creepy way. Again, it's the eyes. It's the eyes. There we go. Yeah, we can set up a picnic here, and this won't fall off the side of the cliff. Makes no sense. Hello, Omar. How is the Omar doing? The Wigglytuff Destroyer of Worlds. That is not, Guildmaster Wiggles. That is not the Wiggly Guildmaster of Wiggles. Alright, so one thing I found out about my editing software that I can actually do. I found that you can import other editing projects into another editing project. So, like, the Metroid Dread picture that you just saw me post up for, like, the monstrosity that is that Frankenstein mess of a series, that is actually two different editing projects just basically smushed together into one, because I imported the second editing project of episode 2 into editing project 1. So it's like it's gonna be a bunch of stuff. I'm not sure what you mean by the back rooms. I don't know what that is. Well, sandwich just ran out. Let's go check our last few encounters, and then let's GTFO. Nope, no shiny. Thanos snap the game. Reload. We want Frosty Godzilla. We just need one more. We just need one more little Frosty Frog Demon thing. And then we're good. That's all we need. Oh, frog. Frog. But yeah, like Metroid Dread is just like this series is just a Frankenstein mess, and it's just like it is going to be. It's gonna be good when like it's mostly finished. Like episode 1 is the most intensive it's going to be. Which is good, because what it means is that if I can just fix this episode, and I can get through it, the rest of the series is going to be comparatively far easier to do, because I have like I have a notepad that I keep track of all my notes in, like what I have to do. And in episode 1, there was, I believe, 22 different editing points, like 22 segments of that video that needed to be edited out and like changed around. The others, the most it gets up to is 14. And that is episode 2. Everything else, it's like 6 points of it need to be edited out and they're short. Or it's like episode 21, where the entire freaking thing needs to be scrapped. But nothing's quite as bad as episode 1. I don't know how I got that little, like, one little piece right there. But yeah, that's why I'm making the whole, like behind the scenes video for Metroid Dread. Yes, Pika pick. Yes, Ash, we know you simp for the Pikachu pick. We know you love it. Why would I not be surprised if you actually would go out and buy those if they actually made them? Or you would, like, just make one of those at home? Bro is better than that. Apparently in Pikmin 4, you can't redo Rescue a Castaway. For anyone who wants those sweet platinum medals, be sure to get it right the first time. I have no idea what any of that means, Jared. You're gonna need to explain in small words for my smooth, tiny brain. You understand? You need to use the small words for the smooth brain. The sword pick is probably my favorite, but I use the Pikachu pick because Ash freaks out every time it's on screen, and it's funny. Also because I bought the Pikachu pick in bulk, and I was like, I'm too lazy to go buy more. No, I do not want spoilers. Jared, the furthest I've played in the game is the end of episode 1. I know nothing. I don't know what a Dindori battle is. I want spoilers. That's how you get spoilers. Good response, though. Good response. Sounds like a skill issue on your part, Mr. J-Rad, for not recognizing what it actually is, Mr. J-Rad. Mr. J-Rad. Jared, I want to slap you. Nobody tell him, he'll eventually figure it out. But the thing is, I could theoretically slap Jared for you, Mudkip. It is theoretically possible. Nobody tell him. The slappening. Hello there, that dude. How are you doing? How goes the stuffing things? Jared, I will make your dog love me more, alright? That's not a threat, that's a promise. And it's gonna live rent-free inside your head. And I am aware I stole that one from you. But don't care. Come on, you stupid little frog thingy. We're getting raided. I will come get you, Jared. I recommend your dog. I don't have a dog. Try harder. Ooh, the one defense against that threat, Jared. Good one. Good deflect. Good deflect. Good one. Come on, Friggy back. Ah, makes sense. Hey, we're getting raided! Welcome in, Tommy! Welcome in, everybody, with the Disaster Gaming Raid. Disaster is mad that somehow wasn't sub to the Massive Mathematics raid. Welcome in, Scottish! Welcome in, guys! How is everybody doing? And also, that is a freaking name right there, Disaster. Can one of the mods go please grab Mr. Disaster Gaming's link? I am doing very well. We finally got, after 10 sandwiches, our first shiny Scyther. And then, like, 5 minutes later, we got the second shiny Scyther. We are now back to hunting for the frog monster. The hunts are going not great. This is our, like, third sandwich for Friggybacks total, maybe even fourth overall. Still haven't gotten the shiny we need yet. 10 sandwiches for the first shiny Scyther. Think you can guess how that one went. We've been having so many overodds hunts lately. And I don't know what's going on with it. Game just hates me. But thank you very much for that, Gaming. I'm pretty sure you were subscribed before, but maybe you got perched. It is indeed Friggybacks. We need one more. We need one more Friggybacks. We love our little deformed frog monster. It was probably a purge. The purge-gorithm do be purging. Heater's been acting wonky lately. Play to be here. Always happy to have people here, guys. Always happy to have people here. With these be Friggybacks. Little froggy monster. Little frosty frog monster. Yeah, for those who actually don't know, I was so confused. I knew it was something that it wasn't. I just blame technology. Just blame technology. It's always easier to make your head hurt less. I'll loot your refrigerator. That is a good one, Mudkip. That needs to be on a t-shirt at some point. We got the shiny Scythers, but we have not gotten a shiny Friggybacks yet. We need the shiny Friggybacks. But yeah, so the first actually dedicated shiny hunt we did in Scarlet Violet was actually Friggybacks. It was a Masuda shiny hunt before we even got the shiny charm. 16 eggs, Masuda hunt odds at full odds with no shiny charm. We got the shiny. And that was great. But I guess this is the RNG whiplash just smacking me in the face for my amazing luck at the beginning. It's like, no, we're not giving you Friggybacks. You got the first one too easy. We're gonna have to work for these. Your refrigerator's empty, and then I'll steal the refrigerator itself. Ooh. That's a threat right there. That is a threat. But yeah, everyone, go show some love to Disaster Gaming. Thank you very much for popping over. Everybody, thank you very much, everyone. Nice. But where is our Friggybacks? We need our Friggybacks. But yeah, it's kind of funny that you are here, Tommy, because Dragonite has been the biggest cause of headaches for me competitively. Because right now there is a very insidious duo making the rounds in VGC. And that is Shenpao Dragonite. Choice Band Extreme Speed Terra Normal Dragonite next to Shenpao. That is legitimately the entire reason I actually first added Excalibur to my competitive team, is just to slap the freaking Focus Sash using Shenpao and getting rid of it. And also, if Dragonite is not going Terra Normal, slapping it with Ice Shard. Because, yeah, Dragonite's a nightmare to deal with in VGC. Dragonite is one of those things that just kind of stood the test of time, of being this thing that it doesn't matter what happens in the new games. It doesn't matter what new Pokemon get added, what new moves come, what new mechanics come. It will always be good. You cannot kill Dragonite. It will never not be good anymore. I mean, it's kind of a weird thing that back in the days of, like, Gen 1, it wasn't that good. And then now it's like, it's one of the best things in the game. It's terrifying. Yeah, child, the destroyer of worlds, Dragonite. Thank you for the shiny luck, Disaster Gaming. We will greatly accept it. Well, what were you doing on your end? I forgot to ask. What were you doing? How did it go? Were you... I assume you were shiny hunting, right? I mean, if I tap it, I was gonna die. I mean, multi-scale and Roost exists. It can just heal. It just heals. Foot. What? Is that typo or like an acronym for a game? Because I'm struggling to wrap my brain around the comment. Unless you mean like Smash? Like Smash Bros? It's so fun. Ah, Smash Bros, yes. Fun. Yeah, How did it go? I actually don't even have, like, the rest of the characters for Smash. I don't really play Smash Bros. But I assume it went well and was highly entertaining. Hopefully it was entertaining. After all, things should be entertaining. It's why we do them. You know, just like, you know, my suffering is entertainment for Mudkip because he feeds on it. I sustain Mudkip with my suffering. Now we gotta go reset our spawns. It was a fun to fight Tommy. Gotta finish Scarlet so I can shine it again. You haven't finished Scarlet? Have you at least finished Violet? Or have you not finished any of the Gen 9 games yet? Fun Smash. Kinky! I don't even know. I don't even know Mudkip. The last time that I played Smash was probably over a year ago. I finished Violet, but Scarlet, I need one more Shrine Legendary. Do you remember which one? I'd be happy to touch trade after stream if you need. Heaven's Door would always win. Heaven's Door would always win. Heaven's Door is like probably like the most broken stand when you really think about it. Like, sure, the world can stop time. Star Platinum can stop time. Made in Heaven can do whatever the fuck Made in Heaven does. But Heaven's Door is just... You can control literally everyone. Played Smash Bros. Since the middle of the first DLC wave. From what I've heard, can be pretty much imploded. I mean, for me, it's just when when I'm not in the same room as the people I'm playing against with Smash with, it's not as entertaining for me. I get that people can play, you know, enjoy it without that, but it's just a lot harder for me. The stage maker shenanigans were pretty amusing, though. Again, like Heaven's Door is just Made in Heaven. Made in Heaven just. What in the hell is Made in Heaven anyway? Like, what is its power? What does it do? Explain in, like, a short summation. You can't, because it's complicated bullshit. Like, that's the reason why I like Stardust Crusaders. Stands in Stardust Crusaders. Throws fire. Lets you find information. Punches things really hard. Now, stands in, like, Beyond Them. can rewrite the fabric of reality and can do timeline shenanigans. But if people are killed before the timeline fully resets, they will not come into the next timeline. But if the user of the stand is killed, everyone else who was previously killed is reset back into the timeline, and they are removed from the original. It's like, what the frick is this nonsense? Araki, what are you smoking? Big 420, I think it's supposed to be mid boss. I mean, to be fair, you can just Zerg rush things in Pikmin and just eliminate them. Did they remove damage caps in Pikmin 4? Bye-bye, Tommy. Does Pikmin 4 not have boss damage caps? Because I remember back in Pikmin 3, there are damage caps on the bosses, where if you do, like, say, a quarter of the boss's health, they will automatically shake you off and you will be unable to attack them again until, like, the next cycle begins. I think D4C should be easy to see. Wait, was that shiny? Is that one shiny? No, it's not a shiny. Thought it was a shiny, it was not. It was the lighting that was playing tricks on me. But yeah, like, there's damage caps on the Pikmin bosses. And I wonder if they removed that for Pikmin 4. I kind of hope they did, also kind of hope they didn't. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Because then you just, like, are the... Nothing in, like, no damage caps can. It'll just stop you from doing damage after a point. Like your damage will just stop. You can Zerg rush them all you want. It will just cut your damage off. Oh, well, the thing is, the stands would win. Because a stand can only be harmed by another stand. So a Pokemon couldn't do a thing. They would need to kill the stand user. So, like, that's the problem. You have to deal with water wraiths again in Pikmin 4. I'm gonna say adult words. Wait, why do people hate the water wraith? Can you explain that, Jared? I was not around for Pikmin 2. What is it that people hate about the water wraith? Like, I know it chases you down, chases you around through, like, the submerged castle, I think is what it's called. But, like, is it just because the entirety of that thing you're just being bullied by it and just it's chasing you and they don't like, and you don't like being chased? Or, like, that it's just annoying to deal with? Because then you just bombard it with the purple Pikmin at the end of the dungeon and it's a punk. Never mind, it was a boss. Oh my god. Oh, because that means they got rid of damage caps. They have to have gotten rid of damage caps then. Because there is no way that that would happen with damage caps. But you just freaking Zerg rushed it into oblivion. Lions are stand users, and their stands can interact with stands. What I'm saying is, you can't stand it anymore. But, yeah, I think it's mostly just that. Like, I think a lot of the hate for the Water Wraith extends from, like, the same place as people who hate Whitney. It just comes from annoyance when being younger, and then as time goes on, that just continues to fester and grow into outright hate. Well, then again, like, Psychic Pokemon don't usually mind control them. They're like, yeah, no, you use your stands to kill everyone else. So I guess Pokemon win. Well, then again, when you literally have the power of mind control, I think you just always win. Unless something has immunity to mind control powers. Because, like, that's why in the X-Men movies, Magneto has his helmet. So that Charles can't just, boop, shut him down. But yeah, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. We have 7K Sparklium. Pokemon has God, but heavens do. I mean, theoretically, Arceus could just make stands not exist. Because it controls reality. So, like, it could just remove the stand users from existence. And then their stands go away. Well, then again, Panagonafugo kind of brings up an interesting thing. If a stand user has their stand active, and then that stand user is removed from existence, like from that dimension, not necessarily killed, would the stand cease to exist in that one universe, or would it follow them in the other universe? Questions. These are the questions that must be answered. The only thing you need to shut down a magnet boy is a wooden gun. That's not how wood works. Right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming in, Snorhawk. I saw you subscribed earlier today. Thank you very much for popping in. So you are also familiar with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Delightful. We love JoJo fans here. But you did kind of catch us towards the tail end of the stream. We have been live for over an hour and a half. I think we have like 10 minutes left. 8 minutes left in the sandwich. We're going to want to rate after this. Oh, the pancake are funny names. Sparklium. See, the name Sparklium I would normally say is dumb, but here's the thing. One of my favorite TV trope title names is Attention Deficit Ooh Shiny, and it's like, freaking heck, that is the most perfect name for that. You are literally perpetually distracted by the sparkly in that game. That literally worked. They got Magneto to surrender the piece of the wooden gun if you're unable to control it. I know, but it can't shoot. I'm aware of the comic line where they get him to surrender with the wooden gun. But it can't even say afterwards it couldn't shoot. It's like the wooden Cyberman in Doctor Who. That's not how it works. That's not how wood works. Remember you followed after watching Jacob take an L. Yeah, we enjoy watching Jakey take the L. We always enjoy that. Jacob is friend, but also we enjoy ripping on Jakey. Jerkob as always. Scammed. What does that word even mean, Jared? What does that even mean? You were explaining what that word is. And then after this, back to the purgatory that is Metroid Dread fixing. I see the shooting stars, and I keep thinking there's gonna be a star fragment at the end of it. It's like, no, this isn't Tears of the Kingdom. I don't need to upgrade armor in this game, because there's no armor. But we'll deal with that eventually. Jakey. We enjoy messing with Jakey. But we did end up getting 2 shinies today. We got both of the shiny SCYTHER we needed. We are probably not going to get a shiny Friggy back before the end of the stream. But 2 shinies are 2 more shinies than we had this morning. And I would say productive day was productive. Sparkles were had, shinies were acquired, and shenanigans were shenanigizing. So yeah, it was fun. As good as it could be. Why, Mudkip? Why? Why did you use the bomb rocks? Okay, also, for those who don't know, this nightmare this abomination is what Metroid Dread's editing, or let's call it the Dreaditing, is shaping up to being. 2 hours for 15 minutes of a 55-minute video. Send help. Or because I took okay, that's just a bomb. That's just a bomb issue right there, Mudkip. That's just a bomb issue. Sheer heart attack. It doesn't work against Pokemon with the ability Damp. All you gotta do is just throw one Mudkip over at sheer heart attack, and sheer heart attack doesn't work. Oh my gosh, is that a freaking back shiny? Hey, that's a shiny! Right before it ends! We get the freaking back! Oh! Yes! Were you waiting the entire time just to call me spoon-fed, Ash? Were you waiting for that? Calm. And it is a 0 attack IV, but you're not running special Frigibacks or Baxcalibur. And with that, Baxcalibur is finished. We are almost done with almost all... we need, I think, just Beldum. And the... we need just Beldum and the Jangmo family. And then we're done with all the pseudo-legendaries. I think that we're also have every dragon in Scarlet and Violet other than Dragalge, who isn't in this game. It's in Scarlet. So we're done. We're done. Thank you very much for the Snorhawk luck. Thank you very much for that. I think we're good to go on a raid now. Like, we're good to raid. Like, this is everything we needed and more. This was everything we needed. Yeah. That was great. Also, Sly's a boomer. And he's a coward. That's... Nah, we could go raid Slot. We could go raid Boomer. Let's go find who we could go raid. Oh yeah, Andreas is streaming Pokemon Sleep. Fine. Yeah, I think that we're probably... Yeah, I think we're going... I mean, we either raid someone who's doing Unite, or we raid... Yeah, I've got a... Ooh. We go Shiny Shuriken. I don't think we haven't raided them in a while. And they're also doing some... Oh, they're doing some soft resetting for the Reggies. Let's go raid Shiny Shuriken. Let's not raid Slyman Boom Guy. Let's go raid Shiny Shuriken. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.